Another number one contendership shot. I mean, winner of this gets to go on, for the title. But the special thing about this one is it's a rubber match between you and Antonio, and it's going to be a good one.
Yeah. I mean, I got a lot of respect for Antonio. He's a great player. We've had 2 great matches, I think, so far. So I'm sure this one is going to be fantastic as well. I mean, I definitely want to win, and I'm sure he wants to win too. But if he doesn't want to win, he can just take it easy. But I'm a little nervous because kind of this year, as 2020 has kind of gotten worse in real life, my trivia game has kind of gotten better. But I mean, it's 2020 is kind of maybe starting to get a little bit better. So we'll see what happens. I don't know.
All right. Well, let's keep it casual, but cause some chaos.
Hey, I didn't think this was going to happen. We're in a number one contenders match. Everybody counted us out. We guaranteed Red Shaw and Cameron Holtzman were going to be here, and this is the scenario that everybody thought. And then, of course, Matt Cuellar continues to have the dominant year he's had and said, I was tired of my losing record in Warzone, and I'm going to go on the best winning streak possible. You've beaten him once. He's beaten you in the tournament. I think you have what it takes, but I don't think I have what it takes to help you in this match. I was there on your last loss. You guys are too close of a players. So I had to go to a different continent and bring somebody else in to manage. So I'm not going to manage you tonight. Somebody else will.
Hey, Antonio.
What's up, man?
Honest represent.
Yes, I got to keep this shirt off just for luck.
Yeah. This singles match, I get it. Yeah. Listen, we have been studying. We've been doing. This is the most studying and dedication you have put into any match ever. Against Matt, he's the Green Goblin to your Spider-Man. He's the Mozilla Firefox to your Google Chrome. Yeah, we're going to see what happens. I'm looking forward to this.
Yes, definitely.
Everyone's going to see. We're going to see who Antonio Chavez really is. You got this, man.
Look forward to showing that.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. I'm your host, Kaleb Boatman, and today we got a number one contender singles match. Matt Casual Chaos Cuellar going up against Antonio the Assassin Chavez. This is their third match playing each other. The first came at the end of last season. Second came in the tournament, and now this time finally for a number one contenders match. Holtzman, Mr. Cameron Holtzman on the desk co-hosting with me. Thoughts on this match?
I'm very excited to see this brand new matchup between 2 brand new competitors who have never met in person or on the internet before. It's going to be great. First time, never happened before. Very refreshing.
Okay, so without further ado, we're going to bring in introducing first, coming into the ring with a record of 7 wins, 3 defeats. It is Antonio the Assassin Chavez, representing Fighting Fedora, Scruffy Looking Nerf Herders, and First Order. And introducing second, representing Criterion Collection, Turd Ferguson's, and Second Reel. It is, with a record of 9 wins, 5 defeats, it is Matt Casual Chaos Cuellar. Okay, so we're going to get into round one. Round one's going to work like this. 8 different questions, 8 different categories. You get a late rate, you get a bonus question, 3 repeats, and a challenge throughout the entire match. The first question, gentlemen, comes in the category of comedies. Strange Brew takes place in what country?
I don't drink, and neither do you. Although you don't drink because it's criminal.
Well, no, I'm 21 now.
Oh, yeah, you are. So you also don't drink because you're lame like me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not incorrect. Let's go to Antonio.
Germany.
And Matt.
I think of it more as a backyard than a country, but Canada.
I will fight you, Matt. I will fight you.
It is America's hat, Canada.
Oh, yeah, you betcha.
That's Minnesota.
All right, gentlemen. Question number 2 comes in the category of Westerns. Who stars as William Blake in Dead Man?
Is Minnesota just American Canada? Discuss.
Well, I feel like Alaska is more the one that we have claim on. I think Minnesota is American Canada. Alaska is Canadian America.
Yes. That is 100. And Alberta's Canadian Texas, right? 5.
This is correct.
4.
Because we have oil, beef, and extremely conservative people.
Pens down. We're going to go to Antonio.
Oh, Clint Eastwood. Just a guess.
And Matt.
Voldemort himself, Johnny Depp.
That is correct.
Not the Voldemort part, but yeah.
Yeah. Can we take away points for that? No? Okay. Your next question comes in the category of animation. What does the main character ask Santa for that he later receives as a present in the Polar Express?
This movie is terrifying. Not because of the animation. But
I think there are some parts that are legitimately terrifying, like on purpose. Like
like Steven Tyler playing an elf.
I mean, yes.
This is true. This is real. I'm not making this up. Steven Tyler of Aerosmith plays a singing elf in Polar Express.
1. Pens down. Actual thing that happens. Let's go to Matt.
A toy train.
And Antonio.
That's Snow Globe.
Both incorrect. Looking for a bell or a sleigh bell.
Ding ding. Question number 4 comes in the category of Oscars. Who won Best Director for films released in 2016? That was a great year. It was the year, of course, that a child, was born. And it is the year that they predicted you would die, but you're still trucking at a good old 132.
4. 33, actually. 2.
Oh,
1.
happy birthday.
Down. Oh, Matt using a repeat.
Oh, that's me. Yes. Who won Best Director for films released in 2016? Once again, the awkward scenario where you come up with banter and you finish the banter, and then someone says the dreaded words, repeat the question.
That's the way we like it on
The only thing more awkward than that is every other moment of my entire life.
2. 1. Ditto. Let's go to Antonio.
Is it Damon Chazelle?
And Matt.
Alfonso Cuarón.
Damien Chazelle is correct for La La Land. Somewhere Kaleb Koho is yelling in delight. As we get into your next question, category of music/musicals. In Bye Bye Birdie, what job does Conrad Birdie have?
We were talking about this the other day. I think this is bad.
I like this. I don't get what your problem is with this movie.
To be fair, I have never seen the movie. I have seen high school adaptations of it that try to make it interesting and cool, and it's not
That's
interesting
fair.
and cool.
I have been in one of those. 5, 4, 3.
At least it's not Grease.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Antonio.
Just going off the last name. Golfer?
And Matt.
Teacher.
Golfer might be my favorite guess ever. He's a singer. He's supposed to be Elvis. Basically.
Makes sense.
Question number 6 comes in the category of war films. What is the military rank of Marlon Brando's character in Apocalypse Now? Boatman, you have thoughts on things with this name.
Yes, ranked. Unless something else happens, then it will be ranked 4.
Yeah. Follow Kaleb Boatman on Letterboxd at
5.
I don't know what your username is. Probably
3.
Bird Who Likes Movies.
1. Hands down. Let's go to Antonio.
Colonel?
And Matt.
Spilled horribly, but Colonel.
Correct.
Yeah. We will accept it.
Okay. As we get into your penultimate question, category of family pictures, family films, what ability does Matilda have in the film of the same name? This is a movie I was shocked to learn you had not seen until recently.
Yeah, I watched it for the first time like a month ago.
This seems like a movie that you would have watched like most of your life. 5. 3.
You know, there's also a joke I can make about things that happened today relating to this movie.
Count. Firestarter 2, Matilda coming in. Let's go to Matt Cuellar
Telekinesis?
and Antonio.
Telekinesis.
That is correct. That means she can talk to telephones, I believe. So, let's get into our final question, Cameron.
And your final question comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
I'm not going to make any jokes about the actor who plays this person.
That's fair.
Because the last time I did that, I got a timeout on YLS.
This movie features the song Tequila, and you know what other movie does? That one, obligatory. I have to shoehorn it in at least once.
Down. Let's go to Antonio.
Danny Elfman.
And Matt.
Danny Elfman.
That is correct. So, if I'm not mistaken, it is 5-4 Matt lead as we get into round 2. Round 2 is going to work like this. We're going to bring up the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each player is going to get a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin, they can keep it. If they don't, they can spin again, but then they're stuck with it. They're going to get 5 questions, whatever category they land on. If they get it right, 2 points, multiple choice, 1 point, or if they get it wrong, other player gets a chance for the steal. Categories we have on our wheel tonight are Antonio's strengths of Rocky franchise and post-1990 Jim Carrey, Matt's strengths of David Fincher and post-1980 actor-actress filmography. We also have crime, rom-coms, scores and soundtracks, and biopics. Matt, you're in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I believe we are going to defer.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what all the cool people do.
Antonio, this is your first spin. And you'll land on post-1980 Jim Carrey. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
This is one of the categories we thought of, and it's only 1 point lead, and we picked it. I know it was more from Matt, but what do you reckon? Like, do you think we still go with the plan?
Yeah, let's still go with the plan.
All right, you want to take it then?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Yeah. And I will give you your questions in the category of post-1990 Jim Carrey. What song does Chip sing during karaoke in The Cable Guy? Five.
Don't you want somebody to love?
3. That is incorrect, Matt, for the 2-point steal.
Well, so I guess that's not the title of the song. Need somebody to love.
Both incorrect, both close. It's just somebody to love.
It can't be a Queen song. It can't be.
Your next question. What wrestler plays himself depicting his real-life fabricated feud with Andy Kaufman in Man on the Moon?
Jerry Lawler.
That is correct for 2 points. In Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events, what is the name of Count Olaf's fake sailor identity?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, Captain Hoax, B, Captain Spoof, C, Captain Farce, D, Captain Sham. And we do need both hands on screen.
D.
D is correct for 1 point.
Captain Sham.
Your penultimate question. Who plays Cindy Lou Who in How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, Taylor Momsen, B, Willa Holland, C, Lauren Mayberry, D, Kimberly Perry.
Taylor Momsen.
That is correct for 1 point. And in Bruce Almighty, what happens to Bruce, resulting in his final meeting with God where he gives his powers back? Five, four, three.
Repeat.
In Bruce Almighty, what happens to Bruce, resulting in his final meeting with God, where he gives his powers back? Five.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are: A, he falls down a manhole. B, he is struck by lightning. C, he is hit by a car. D, he is stabbed in a mugging. And we need both hands on screen.
C.
C is correct for 1 point. Okay, so it is 9-5. Dolly Parton would be very happy with the score right now as we go into Matt's round 2 spin. Did you land on scores and soundtracks? Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Spin again.
Okay. And this is the category you are stuck with. Land on crime.
Okay. I'll take it.
Okay.
You have to. All right, Matt, I will be giving you your questions in crime. Your first question. What city does Widows take place in?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Chicago, B, Detroit, C, New York City, or D, Los Angeles.
I should have gone for it. Chicago.
That is correct for 1 point. Gotta love the 4 U.S. cities that get picked for multiple choice in movies. Question number 2. Who plays family patriarch Henrik Wagner in 2011's The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo?
Christopher Plummer.
That is correct for 2 points. And Cody is waving his hands backstage, so we will take a break. And I know exactly what's about.
Yeah.
He gets a Fincher question in crime? Absolutely not challenged. That's insane. Is that a? Can we challenge?
I don't know if we can challenge based on that. The second
Yeah.
read, I realized, okay, so we are back after that challengey thing. So yeah, basically there was a giant goof up. I'm taking full responsibility for it, but we are ruling that because it is a small filmography, like an actor or a director, it is not fair to Antonio or really Matt that a question in a strength category that is that small show up in a non-strength category. So Matt will be getting a new question. The 2 points will not be awarded. Holzman, without the 2 points, I can't do math.
9-6.
Okay, we're at 6. I couldn't remember if I had given Matt the 2 points on my scoreboard or not. Okay.
With that being said, Matt, your new second question is, in Catch Me If You Can, Frank is able to trick Hanratty into thinking he is a federal agent by using the alias of what superhero?
The Flash.
That is correct for 2 points. Question number 3 in crime. In The Killing, what type of location is the money lost at the end of the film?
Airport.
That is correct for 2 points. Your fourth question. Who directed Beverly Hills Cop? Five.
Oh, it's going to bug me. Multiple choice.
3. All right. Your multiple choice options are A, Tony Scott, B, Martin Brest, C, John Landis, or D, Jonathan Lynn.
B, Martin Brest.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question. What Oscar-winning actress plays Alex's supposed Aunt Holly in Prisoners? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
1. All right, your multiple choice options are A. Susan Sarandon, B. Olivia Colman, C. Laura Dern, or D. Melissa Leo.
As soon as you say A, it pops in my head every time. Melissa Leo.
And that is correct for 1 more point.
Okay, so at the end of round 2, I have Matt in the lead with 12, Antonio at 9. So 12-9 going to round 3. Round 3 is going to work like this. Each competitor is going to get to pick what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. They will be able to pick from the following categories: Tom Cruise, action adventure, westerns, crime, coming of age / teen, music / musicals, quotes, recent releases. We're going to let them pick their categories right now, and we'll get back to you right now. Okay, we are back going into round 3. Our competitors have picked what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. They picked their Antonio has picked his 1 in quotes, his 2 in crime, his 3 in action adventure, and his 4 in Tom Cruise. Whereas Matt has picked his 1 in Tom Cruise, his 2 in recent releases, his 3 in crime, and his 4 in action adventure. So we're gonna start with Antonio since he is behind, and since I gave Matt his questions, or no, I gave Antonio his questions in round 2. I will give Antonio his questions in round 3. So, Antonio,
you should be giving Matt his questions. I should be giving Antonio his questions.
I had it mixed up totally. Okay, Paulson.
Okay. You're 21 now. You're drunk. I get it. All right, Antonio, your 1-point question in the category of quotes. Finish this quote from There Will Be Blood. I drink your blank.
Milkshake.
That is correct for 1 point, bringing all the boys to the yard so that he can steal their oil or whatever. I don't remember the movie very well. Your 2-point question in the category of crime. In 7 Psychopaths, the main characters steal what that belongs to a gangster?
I believe it's a dog.
That is correct for 2 points. And that is a tie game.
Okay. Go over to Matt with 1 pointer in Tom Cruise. Name 1 of the 3 films in which Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman starred in.
Days of Thunder.
That is correct for 1 point.
So we will return to Antonio for his 3-point question in action adventure. And your question. In what action adventure film will you find the characters Malcolm Reynolds, Hoban Washburn, River Tam, and the Operative? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
1. That is your second repeat in the category of action adventure. In what action adventure film will you find the characters Malcolm Reynolds, Hoban Washburn, River Tam, and the Operative? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Transporter?
1. That is incorrect. We are looking for Serenity.
So, Antonio must get a 4-pointer in order to move on. So,
all right. Antonio, your 4-pointer in Tom Cruise. Reminder, you still have 1 repeat left if you would like to use it. Losing It centers around the main characters traveling to what city? Five, 4, 3, 2?
Last one.
1. All right, that is your final repeat. Losing It centers around the main characters traveling to what city? Five, 4, 3, 2,
Las Vegas.
1.
And
your winner.
Moving on to the title match. It is Matt Casual Chaos Cuellar. The correct answer was Tijuana.
Tijuana.
So we are going to go to post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second place finisher, Antonio, and his de facto manager. Antonio, you weren't quite able to make it, but nonetheless, an impressive run all the way to the number 1 contenders match. Regardless, you are done for the season in Warzone, unfortunately, but we can't wait to see you back next year. How are you feeling overall?
That first Jim Carrey question is gonna bother me for the rest of the week, just because I don't know. I always tend to like make titles longer than they should be, just because of like parentheses.
It's something that a lot of players do, with certain titles. It's like it's more than what you think, it's less than what you think. That's not really what it's just Matt just played a better game. That's really what it comes down to. And that round 1, it turned out smart to take Jim Carrey, because then you would have gone scores and soundtracks. So I don't feel bad about that. I think it was the smartest decision.
Right.
We studied hard for Fincher, and then it just didn't pay off at all. I've been there before. There was a lot that just happened. I'm still like a little wishy-washy on that 3-pointer, but I'm DB.
Yeah,
that's
what I was like. I've never seen Serenity.
I do once you what.
I understand. It's still action, right? And just again, the Tom Cruise movie that I just didn't have time to look at.
That's just one of those ones that we just didn't go over. That's just it was a tough thing. It's just like you played great this season, and I just want to say, compared from how you did last season to this season, incredible improvement. I know Matt's probably going to win Warzone Most Improved Player of the Year, but you would be close second, honestly. You have done really well.
Biggest thing that might keep Antonio from getting nominated is the fact that he had too good of a record last season.
Possibly, but in my heart of hearts, he's improved drastically this season. So.
Yeah. Okay, well, before we go, Antonio, is there anyone you want to face next season? Sure, next season will be with a bunch of twists and turns and fun surprises. Is there anyone you hope to face somewhere next season?
Well, if this guy wins, I want to actually work my way up and get another match with this guy. So be like round 4.
Round 4.
Otherwise, that's what I'm focusing on right now, man. I really want to beat Matt again.
I feel like at some point we have to legally forbid that match from happening again.
Otherwise, I can't really think of anyone else. I really want to, because Matt's a good player. He pushes me to like just push myself to get better. So
Mozilla Firefox took this victory, but Google Chrome will be coming back.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So now we're gonna go to our winner. Moving on to face Andrew Barr in the title match. Matt Casual Chaos Cuellar.
I mean, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, much respect to Antonio. I honestly thought that going into this match tonight, I thought I was pretty sure my road was done. But yeah, he's played great this year, and it's always an honor playing him. So I'd love to play him again in the future. But yeah, this is never did I think I'd ever be happy someone wasn't a brown coat. But today, it helped me. So.
I get the joke. I get the joke. That's a Firefly thing.
Oh, you two over here, bad. Both you bad.
All right. Linus hates Firefly, confirmed. I've just never seen it.
Me neither.
All right. Well, Matt, how do you feel about facing Barr in your first singles title match?
I mean, honestly, like I've been saying all this year, I'd never imagined I'd ever be in title matches. So this is just amazing to me. And Andrew is a great guy. I love him. So it's going to be a hell of a match.
If your theory is correct that the world gets worse, the better you get, the murder hornets are about to come back.
Hey, look, man, you made it this far. I'm just saying, you made it this far. You've had a great year, no matter what happens in the championship match. But hopefully, Barr's ready because we're gonna bring it.
Absolutely. Now, Holtzman, final thoughts on the match?
Yeah, that was a great match. Back and forth. Both competitors doing very well. Just unfortunately coming up short at the end for Antonio. But yeah, Matt has been around for a while, going on to his first singles title match. It's kind of crazy to think that. So, yeah, I think this is going to be an interesting match that we see next.
Absolutely. So,
and tune in next season for Antonio Cuellar 4 and 5 and 6 and 7.
So, from Matt, from Antonio, from Jake, from Thomas, and from Holtzman, this has been Multiplex Movie Warzone. I am your host, Kaleb Boatman, and we will see you later.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Bye-bye.